Hello Capricorn, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. For those of you that are new, welcome. I'm Nicole. Capricorn, this is your September 2025 read, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross Watcher, if that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Discern the messages accordingly. Thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, commented, booked personal reads, made donations to the channel, just all the ways that you support me here. I greatly appreciate you. So Capricorn, it's been a minute since I've been able to sit down and do a reading for you, so I'm excited to do this for September. We'll see what's going on in the energy, the thing that Spirit feels is the most prevalent thing for you to know about, and go from there, right? So yeah, with that being said, let's get down to business here, Capricorn. All right, let's see. I'm forever free to breathe. Okay, let's see here, Capricorn, what's going on? Watch your elbows too. Watch your elbows. Make sure, it's almost like, I don't know, somebody could be dinging their elbow off a corner of something. It sends like shockwaves up the arm kind of feel. Capricorn, there you are, showing up in your own reading very strong. And I said what? Forever free to breathe or dream, breathe or dream. 6th house, sustainability. 44 and 10, a completion of a cycle. Achievements on the horizon. What goes around comes around. The work that you've put in over the last year could be real important. Leo energy here. You could be dealing with a Leo and or a Gemini. Doesn't have to be. This just could be the energy that you're embodying. I honestly feel like 5 and 3, that's another 8. You got lots of 8s here. Venus beloved. I honestly feel like this is more so, this Gemini cross-pollinate and Leo shine energy is more so of where you are. I'm hearing fierce competition as well. Don't know what you're doing. Some of you could be battling. I'm going to call it battling with a sense around a feminine energy that is, it's almost like somebody had to win. I don't want to call this a win at all cost. I don't really see the 5 and 7 of swords here, or the 5 or the 7 of swords in my mind's eye. But what I will say is this was like there had to be a winner and there had to be a loser. I think for some of you, these are family dynamics that you're dealing with in the month of September. When I look at the word beloved, like Venus is love, right? But beloved to me as a reader is what once was, not what is. Okay? So when I'm seeing that come out and there's a great emphasis from Spirit, it feels past. Like once upon a time, there was a lot of love in this situation. And that Gemini cross-pollinate, you know, you take a look at these two bees, they're going opposite directions. And Gemini is very much about the duality, right? Yin and yang. When you have two energies that are sitting tightly in the same energy, so maybe you a feminine and this person is coming in their feminine energy, that's a lot of love, right? There's a lot of nurturing, so that there can be a battle of wills there. You need the equal and opposite to balance it out. So if, you know, you're both in your masculine, there's a power struggle in that, right? There's a back and forth. There's a need, I said this yesterday on the channel, a need to bring love into this situation. And that's way bright, holy moly. I'm trying to find the best words to explain this to you. That 6th house is sustainability. 8-8. Spirit's calling it a ruckus. So bear with me here for a minute while I get the messages from Spirit. Whatever you were trying to build, work on with somebody, again, it doesn't have to be romantic. I don't know that it is. For some of you, it could be. Somebody's reaching for a sense of stability, or there's a feeling like there is stability or structure to be had from that particular situation. Likely coming from you, going, if we could just stabilize this, we could just do that, things would be so much better. Not everybody is on the same page, okay? Because again, it's like going opposite directions in something here. So let's see, I'm going to get more on that, but it's a funky ass energy, Capricorn, to be honest with you. Cosmic belonging. You realize you are not separate, and you are a thread in the grand tapestry of existence. A profound peace fills you. Heart seeker. You are beginning to explore new emotional landscapes with wonder. Be curious. Every feeling is a messenger leading you home. If there has been a struggle in the past with a particular situation of those same energies, right? Whether it's divine feminine or divine masculine, your heart is calling you home, right? Your heart is calling you home. And I said, it's like you went separate ways, right? There it is, the breakup card. Listen, as long as you took the high road, right? I'm going to put it this way. As long as you took the high road and you know that you walked into something with the best of intentions, Capricorn, that's all that matters. What other people do, what other people have chosen, there's nothing. There's literally nothing that you can do about it. It's not your job to control or try to figure it out, figure it up, whichever direction. But you have to see it as like, if you're in an argument and pride is getting in the way, okay? It's not about winning and losing. It's about your intentions. And I've preached that this year, unlike any other. It's not about that. It's like you can walk away from a situation where someone else feels like they're victorious over you and go, you know what? I did my best. And I'm at peace because I know that I tried, right? It's not about forgiving them so much as it is forgiving yourself. It's about you, right? And I just did a video for the channel members, and I said I think I titled it, it's all about you. This is about you being at peace with the resolution, even if there wasn't necessarily what you would consider a resolution had in a situation, but it's time to move on from that. For some of you, there may be 3 separate situations. Spirit's been breaking it down like this too in your life, that this resolution is like this. It's setting your pride aside, right? Leo is pride. It is ego. On the downside, the shadow side. Learning to put those things away. Learning when to walk away from those things. It's an interesting energy, Capricorn, that you're in with this situation. And I think that it might be, Spirit is saying, even taking you by surprise. It's almost like you might feel, Spirit's calling it numb. But it's not quite a numbness as it is, you've likely given to something for so long that once you get to the part that you are past the point of trying, that you've got nothing left to give, you're like, that's when we really do throw our hands up to the heavens and go, well, what else can I do? Like, I've done it all. I don't know what else to do. And you have to walk away. So for some of you, this could have been I'm going to call it a mini tower moment where you were kind of put in a position to have to walk away from something because all the options, right, were used up. It's like going into an ice cream store and you're like, I want chocolate. Well, we're out of chocolate. I want strawberry. I'm out of strawberry. Well, you can have vanilla. You know, it's something like that. Like you've tried all these options around a particular situation and it didn't work. And it's divine realignment is what it is. Page of Swords, the 9 of Swords. Capricorn, will you guys ever get out of this energy? When I read for you, it's always about like a communication, trying to reconnect with the past. I said mini tower, look at this. The Tower of the 5 of Cups. Like, what else can I say to that? Like, you don't have to be a tarot reader to understand that the Tower and the 5 of Cups, when you look at those 2 pictures, are unlike anything else. There's disappointments as a result. Page of Swords, you know, for some of you, this could be you in September learning to communicate truths despite your fears. Actioning and letting the tower burn. You could be incorporating some of Scorpio energy where they're pretty content with lighting the match and saying, fuck it. You may be getting a case of the fuck it's here throughout the month of September. And then for some of you, there comes the tower again. For some of you, Spirit is looking at this through the lens of you going, what did I just do? What did you just do? For some of you, this could be a mother and child dynamic as well, where you had to kind of put your foot down on something, or maybe they did, like, hey, you know, Mom, I'm 26 years old, it's none of your business anymore. And you're like, but it is. And you're like, no, it's not. Like, I'm establishing myself here. So it does feel like it's a pretty heartfelt situation around this, but it brings in a lot of anxiety, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of like worst case scenario, 9 of Swords, right? What happens? What if? What? It doesn't matter. You said what you needed to say. Now let it evolve on its own, okay? It's very, very important that you do that. What is this Page of Swords and 9 of Swords, Spirit? Community. Some of you could work in a community setting, and some of this could be tied to communities, groups. But this is also, it's been a part, Spirit is saying, it's been a part of your identity for so long. So, you know, when we talk about label, like, we are parents, we are siblings, we are children, we are grandchildren, we are workers, we are our job title, we are the neighbor, we are the pet, you know, pet mom, dad. Like, we're all of these things. And the way Spirit is addressing community is, thank you, Spirit, is saying that that's the one thing that you belong to for so long. And now it's time to go your separate ways. This could be on a minor scale. This could be on a larger scale. Positive. I said to you, it's about your intentions. My intentions are pure, and I only want you to elevate and improve your life. So you could have the best of intentions, but where you are, you must remember, is not necessarily where someone else is just because they're in your presence. I want what's best for you. That sounds very parent-like, right? Like, I'm going to give you the difficult things because I want what's best for you. I'm going to tell you because I want what's best for you. I'm going to advise you because I want what's best for you. You can give your love, opinion, thoughts on the matter. And this can also be with that 9 of Swords, Page of Swords, is you've communicated. Now all you can do is sit back and watch and hope that it doesn't become fucked up. That's it. Again, no control. The Page of Swords, the 9 of Swords, there's no control in that. 9 of Swords is you worrying at your own cost. So think about that, all right? What else in the month of September for Capricorn? 4 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Capricorn. The one thing I'm going to say to you is, how do I want to word this? Geez, hold on. What is this about? Like, I feel, make sure you're trusting your intuition when it comes to things. Misunderstanding, again, there's this whole idea of communication. Secret, there's something I'm holding back. And there's the 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, 10 of Pentacles being the underlining 6 of Wands. The Star. I feel like that's secret keeping is you. Who is this Knight of Swords? Amusement. You know, Capricorn, stop leaving the door open. Like, I'm almost frustrated, and to be honest with you, it's the energy of frustration's coming in. That you're holding on to something. 2 things. You're holding on to this 4 of Pentacles, right? Like, my dreams, my ambitions, how do I get to my 10 of Pentacles? Like, you've got this big fulfillment that is there to be had. But you keep leaving the door open for just shit to roll in. Like, when someone crosses your boundaries, shut that fucking door. Shut it. Because for them, this is a game. This is for their amusement only. This is for them. Like, they get bored, they have no one else to come to or bitch at. They want to come to you. And you're like, well, if you come back, we'll see how it goes again. Whatever I have seen this cycle for you guys for the last year. The last year. And Spirit, I feel like, has nudged you to something else. High Priestess, and you know it. You did. King of Pentacles. You damn well know you're being nudged into something else. So let this be your warning that you need to shut this door. It's almost like giving them room to fight with you. It's giving them room to, it's opening. It's like, I just see this door open and going, well, if they come in, they come in. Are you going to leave your front door open to rabid wildlife? Just saying. Or do you shut your door to keep it out? Because if you're shutting the door to keep other things outside of your house, then you need to keep the riffraff out of your house too. Your energetic house. Okay? Like, I don't know what in the hell you guys have been dealing with. And here's the kicker. I'm gonna say sister. Keep hearing like the feminine energy. You could have a best friend that is more like a sister than a sister that you have. Same thing, masculines, right? Like it doesn't. It gives me that sort of energy. And Spirit's also bringing up like somebody who's made fun or poked at or just I don't like it. I don't like that energy. Commitment. Like this is a whole like. I'm seeing that commitment is a bow down from the past. Like, I wish I had something else for you. I wish I had something else, Capricorn, but I have seen this, and it is the one thing that I think almost every single reading that I've ever done for you, this has come up in some regard. And Spirit is wanting me to tell you that 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, the Star, everything you need is on the horizon, but you cannot take this with you. You cannot lean into this anymore. There's no love to be had. If you might have people around you that are showing up in a way that that person should have been your entire life. Lean into that. Connect to that. Because this here is garbage. It's just straight garbage. What about anything else? Anything else for Capricorn? 7 of Pentacles. The Fool. They're just asking you to take that jump into the next thing, right? You've already invested. So 9 of Wands, like, and you know, Judgment, like, this is 5 of Pentacles. You're at a precipice here, Capricorn, that you're either going to stay where you've been beat to hell and back. It's kind of like the good old punching bag, like you've taken it and you're still standing, so you'll take some more. It's like the only thing you know. This is about self-worth. This is about self-love. This is about self-care. Valuing yourself more than to be somebody else's punching bag, verbally, physically, any kind of way. But this is your call to make. Like, you've got the great opportunity, Capricorn, you have an opportunity to change your life in whatever way that looks like for you in the month of September. But it cannot incorporate the old. It cannot incorporate people who are beloved rather than loving. I hope that's making sense. But that is where you are. And I'm not going to continue this reading to beat a dead horse for me to give you that very simple message. I can't. Watch overindulging in anything to numb that, because it's a boiling point, and you know that something here has reached some sort of boiling point. Whistleblower. It has reached a boiling point. How many times do you have to get stung by the same bee, is what I want to say to you. If it hurts, don't touch it. It's simple. It's simple. I'm just going to get you guys advice, and I'm going to leave it there. Like, what a reading. Like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Capricorn, what in the world? Backstabbing, cutting. You need to cut this down. If someone has shown you who they are, you better fucking believe them. You are ready. You are ready for this next phase. You are ready for this next phase. It's there. And I feel like there are people around you. Again, cutting ties, moving on. There are people around you that you could almost feel like this push and pull dynamic of the people around you that genuinely are showing up. Like, they're really trying to drag you, going, hey, what's the matter with you? Why do you keep doing that? Why? And you're like, well, I know, and I'm leaning into this, and on my happier days, this is what I'm working on, and I'm really excited about that. But when and if those old scenarios pop up, you entertain them. And if you're not entertaining them physically, verbally, or however verbally or physically, you are entertaining them mentally. You are letting somebody live rent free in your head. There's no room here for that. That cannot go with you into the Ten of Pentacles. And there's a gnat in here. I can't get rid of them, swear to God. Tried everything. So with that being said, it is your time to sail on. Sail on. Okay? Capricorn, I hope that this, if you're looking for confirmation or just something, let this be it. It's time to move forward without the situation attached to you. Okay? Best of luck to you in the month of September. I'm sending you guys so much love. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Personal reads are open and available. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care. See you soon.